The biggest problem with smartwatches is the battery. If you agree with me, you can't think of switching to something that is going to run out in a day or 2 days or even 3 days. You need something that is going to last a long time. And especially if you're used to mechanical watches like me, then you can't think of switching to something that needs to be thrown on the charger every few days. So that was one of the things that was holding me back. But finally, I have switched. I have found something that lasts a long time. I had certain criteria that I was looking for in a smartwatch, and this smartwatch fulfilled it perfectly. This is the Huawei Watch GT, and this is my review of the same. So first let me tell you about the ideal features of my smartwatch which I was looking for. These are the ideal features that I was hunting for, and I think I found them. So the first thing I was looking for is it should have at least a week of battery life. I shouldn't be worrying about will it run out. When I want to track something, when I want to do something with the smartwatch, it shouldn't be at a worry that will it run out. The second feature I was looking for is it should have an always on display. I don't want to do some certain gesture or something or touch the watch to see the time. It is supposed to be a watch. It should give me the time right away. I should be able to just glance at my wrist and it should be there. It shouldn't be at a gesture or some kind of weird hocus pocus that I have to do. That would be annoying to me. The third thing I was looking for is premium looks. Coming from mechanical watches, coming from luxury watches, I wanted something that will look like a watch and will be premium to look at. I don't like a plasticky feeling look of anything. So, why are you moving to glass phones but your smartwatches are still, it doesn't feel premium. The fourth thing I was looking for is accurate workout tracking. What good is a smartwatch if it cannot track my workouts? If I don't know how good my workout is or it's not able to track it well, then it's no good. The fifth thing I was looking for is accurate sleep monitoring with heart rate tracking 24/7. So I needed this feature because I want to take care of my health. I want to check out how much I'm stressed, and I'm living a very active lifestyle. I run a business, so I need to be on top of this. So sleep monitoring was top of my priorities. Also accurate heart rate monitoring, because not every watch does it perfectly. The sixth thing I was looking for is notifications. I wanted something that will shoot out notifications from my phone to the watch. I can just glance it, and if I want, I can attend it on my phone or not. But I should be able to see the notifications. That was important to me. And the last thing, the seventh thing I was looking for is it should be keeping my phone on a leash. So I'll tell you what I was looking for in this point. So suppose if I'm coming home, I keep my phone in my car and I walk into my home. It should be able to tell me, oh, your phone is there, you have disconnected, it is out of range. This is important to me because what if at that moment there is some kind of emergency call that comes in, or an important call, a business call that comes in, I don't want to miss it. So even if when I'm in another room, if some important call comes in, this thing should be able to tell me that this such and such call has come in, so I can run and I can pick it up on the phone. So how much of this does the Huawei Watch GT fulfill? Let's address it one by one. First category, battery life. So I'm getting around 7 to 10 days with continuous heart rate monitoring turned on, a workout of about 30 to 45 minutes daily, and I'm able to get all kinds of notifications, everything that I need. This thing is used heavily, but I'm still able to get 7 to 10 days on an average between charges. And more importantly, charging only takes about 1 hour. So putting it on the dock for charging for an hour in 7 days is an acceptable thing for me. This is good and it satisfies what I was looking for. In terms of battery life, I couldn't find anything other than this that would give me an all day battery life, all week battery life, other than fitness bands. Of course, fitness bands might be able to do better, but this thing was able to do that, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the battery life. This is the strongest point of the Huawei Watch GT, bar none. The second thing, always on display. Yes, this has got an always on display. As you can see, this is through an update. I've got an always on display working, and it is really good. You can get an either a digital or an analog always on display, whatever suits your style. So that's good, that works. Number 3, looks. Looks wise, I think this is a really good watch. All of the other watches, most of them, they feel very plasticky, they don't feel much premium. The bezel here, that is ceramic with DLC coating, that is diamond like hard coating, and it has actually proven its worth, because I have done rough use with it. There is not even a single scratch on the bezel or on the watch. The quality is top notch. The screen is having Gorilla Glass. The bezels, as I told you, is ceramic. The rest of the case is metal, and in this case it is black stainless steel with that DLC coating, so it doesn't get scratched. And trust me, I've done it. I've used it, rough used it, and there is not even a single scratch on it. The underside is plastic, and many people are saying, oh, that shouldn't be plastic. But you have to understand, there is a lot of antennas on this. It has to do heart rate tracking and everything, so it has to be plastic underneath. But the watch side and the bezel side and everything is perfect. And even the default strap, this is the strap that came with it. I also have a leather strap that I use for a much more formal look. All of these straps are high quality, and I'm happy with the quality of the straps. And this one is swimmable. This strap is swimmable. I have used it in my swimming pool. The quality is really good. There is no problems in terms of quality. I'm happy with it. I don't know how Huawei is giving so much quality at this price, because it baffles me. Most of the other competitors, even ones that are costing twice this, they are still plasticky, they don't feel as premium. But this one feels really premium. I've got a lot of compliments about it. Many people still can't believe what the pricing of the watch is. And to add to it, as I told you, it is swimmable. I have used it in my swimming pool. You can track your swimming and it works perfectly. There is no problems in that also. Fourth thing, workout tracking. Now, this is a make or break for any smartwatch, because I believe this is what a smartwatch is supposed to do. I know it is different for different people. Some people buy a smartwatch but don't work out. But I feel if you're using a smartwatch, you should be able to track your workout. The step count is perfect. The accurate heart rate monitoring helps during your workout. The workout tracking is very accurate. I didn't have any issues with it. If you're using an elliptical like me for cardio, then put it on indoor cycle mode, because that is what is perfect for that mode, for that exercise. And if you're using weights, because that's what I do after my cardio, I do some weights. So for that, you have to put it into the other exercise mode. It tracks everything perfectly there. Coming on to the fifth point, accurate heart rate tracking and sleep monitoring. The heart rate monitoring is 24/7. It is perfect. There is no complaints about it. Sleep monitoring is very much important to me. I didn't want to go into some menu and then activate sleep monitoring and all of these things, or do some kind of shenanigans for that. There is no need for that. This thing, since it is monitoring your heart rate, it automatically understands when you're sleeping. It tracks it to the very perfect minute. You will be able to see in your health app when you have slept, how much sleep you're getting. All of those things are deciphered, and you can understand the quality of your sleep, and that is important to me. That is accurate. Being accurate in that aspect is important to me, and this watch satisfies that. So I'm happy with that point also. Sixth point, notifications. Now this is where many people subtract a lot of marks for the Huawei Watch GT, because they say you can't reply to notifications. Let's come to notifications. Notifications, you can select what notifications come through to your watch. So you can select app by app which app is giving you notifications, so that you are not bombarded with everything on your phone. All the nonsense notifications, all the spam doesn't bombard you. You can granularly select what is shown to you, and that is good. You can't reply to any notifications, and to me that doesn't bother me, because I don't want to reply to anything on a small watch screen, because typing on this or running on this. I don't want that. I don't want to go through 100 menus to type out a reply, even short replies. I would rather just pick up my phone, which will be in the same room or the other room. I can go to it, I can just check that notification and reply to it over there. Why would I want to do it on the phone? I know some people want to do it, but for me it doesn't matter. And I don't want to pick up a phone call on the watch and answer it like this. That to me is, it looks all science fiction and stuff, but I don't want to be Dick Tracy, and I don't want that. Frankly, that's not how I envision the future. So your mileage might vary, but this doesn't bother me. Seventh feature, having a leash on your phone. Yes, it does have that. As soon as you disconnect from the range of your phone, it will show you, it will buzz, and it will tell you that you are disconnected. And that will actually remind you to, if you forget your phone somewhere, if you forget your phone in your office and you run to your car or whatever it is, you will be reminded of that. That was important to me. This watch does it. So Huawei Watch GT, it redefines what a smartwatch is and what a smartwatch does. A smartwatch isn't cramming all kinds of features into your wrist, even the features that you don't want, because that's not for everybody. Not everybody wants everything to be done, even phone calls, or it acting like its own phone. I don't want that. So it redefines that category. For me, this is what I was looking for. If I have to charge it every day or every few days, every 2 days, I have to put it on a cradle, that doesn't fulfill it won't make me happy. So that is good. This thing is good in that aspect. Who is this not for? If you are looking for a smartwatch that is going to do everything under the sun, then better go for the Galaxy Watch or the Apple Watch. I think that's a better choice. At least it looks much more better. What Huawei has done is they have selected what features matter most to most smartwatch users, and they have put those features in there. So that's what this smartwatch will do. So if this is what you're looking for, go for it. Premium looks and a really good smartwatch at a killer price. This has been my experience with the Huawei Watch GT, and this is not sponsored or anything. I bought this, I'm using this, and this thing hasn't left my hand since the 2 or 3 weeks since I'm using it. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. If you have any topic requests, leave them in the comments below as well. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Jace for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.